Greetings, YouTube. What I'm about to say has probably be very obvious to most people. In fact, the fact that I say it may even mystify folks. Like, why are you saying this? Of course this is true. Because apparently, some people don't believe it and don't support it and don't understand it. And this very basic concept is that unless you support civil liberties and human rights for everyone, you're not progressive. If you consider yourself politically progressive and yet you're not a feminist, you're not progressive. If you are homophobic, you're not progressive. If you're transphobic, you're not progressive. If you're a religious zealot or you're anti-theist, you're not progressive. If you're a racist, you're not progressive. Do you see where I'm going here? Because I've encountered numerous people who will consider themselves to be progressive. They'll wear the liberal name. And yet at the same time be anti-sex worker or anti-trans people or anti-gay people, or think that white folks are smarter than black folks, or that atheism is the bestest way in the world and all theists are idiots, or think that my religion is the bestest way in the world and everyone else is bound for damnation. If you believe these things, you're not progressive. And I know it should be really obvious that a truly progressive political platform and ideology is going to work for the civil liberties and human rights of everyone. But among some progressive people, those who consider themselves to be liberal, that isn't always true. And it mystifies me when I encounter this. When I'll be talking to someone and they seem okay, and then they let slip that they're not okay because they're anti-trans or they're a misogynist or they're an anti-theist. That isn't okay. And they also are mystified why I'm shocked. Because as far as they're concerned, their position is perfectly progressive. They see no dichotomy between, supporting X, Y, and Z, but wanting to exclude an entire class from that. They don't get that. Particularly as I'm a very white person. A lot of the times they'll reveal their racist tendencies before anything else. I'm a guy, so they'll frequently reveal their misogynistic tendencies as well. Unless, of course, they've heard videos like this, then they're probably going to not reveal those things to me. Unless they want to go away very quickly. So, tell me below when you have encountered someone that reclaimed to be progressive, wore the label of liberal, and yet revealed to you over time that they, in fact, were not progressive. And did you do the right thing and kick them to the curb? Because that's what we need to do. We need to make sure that they understand that there are ramifications when they fail to live up to the terms progressive and liberal.